Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. So today I wanted to bring you kind of like an Aphelios pile that has been running around in Rank Ladder. So this is Aphelios Fizz. Now, there's a few players that have been playing this list. I know this list specifically that I have right now comes from a player called Drisov. He plays in the American server, but I know there's a ton of other players that are also playing this deck list. I know Ultraman from the European servers just reached top 10 with this list as well. So really fun deck, and it's a little bit of an interesting way to kind of play Phase and Aphelios, right? So the whole point of the deck, right? So here we're playing kind of like a combination of Aphelios and Phase, right? So we have a lot of the Bando City cards that you might be well annoyed with, right? So we have stuff like Gleaming Lantern. You have stuff like Grandfather Fade. Yeah, so you play triple Gleaming Lantern, triple Grandfather Fade. You play 2 Rainbowfish, 1 Papercraft Dragon. And the whole point is that you can just swarm the board very quickly. Kind of like think of like Tristana Phase, where you can swarm the board very quickly because of the Gleaming Lantern just providing so much value, together with Grandfather Fade kind of making 2 units right off the bat, right? That you can just overwhelm the opponent through just the sheer wide board that you have. But at the same time, you can just combo off by partnering Fizz with like a Papercraft Dragon to do double attack with Elusive. Or even if you don't have the Fizz, you can put like the Papercraft Dragon on, let's say, like a Owlcat, and then give the giving the Overwhelm weapon, the Infernum. So now you have an Owlcat that has Infernum, double attack, and also has Spell Shield. Very hard for the opponents to kind of finish that. Aside from that, kind of the rest of the deck list is kind of just getting those value plays and just playing for the value that you get from all your Bando City cards and all the Targon cards. I'm kind of doing a horrible job at explaining this deck because it's really hard to kind of explain and play this pile. You kind of have to see it to really know how this deck plays out. So again, I think we have 6 games coming up today, if I remember correctly. So you get a chance to kind of see how the deck can do, how the deck wins, and how you're able to just put so much pressure on the opponent, even when having all these random units in the deck, right? Aside from that, really, again, aside from just showing you the games, it's kind of tough to explain. This deck is very hard. It's very good deck, but I think it does falter a little bit against the Massio decks that could have stuff like Sharp Sight, have stuff like Concerted Strike, Single Combat, or especially Broadwind. I think Broadwind can be very strong versus our decks. But aside from the Massio decks, which are not very popular in the meta right now, I think this deck can do well versus pretty much everything else out there currently. But anyways, hope you enjoy the games coming up soon. And remember, if you like the content, to like the video below. And you can also subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you all at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Pirate Aggro. So we do have early blockers, and Aphelios is huge, right? Having Aphelios is really good. Commander is also very good. I think this is a great hand, right? Commander is going to give us blocker. Aphelios is going to potentially give us the lifesteal with the Severum, which is more important than anything else. I can think what I need to do to win this game. It's gonna have to be Commando, right? But it means that we also got some nice lifesteal. The problem with Commando is that we're still taking 3 damage here. We probably don't want to block with Commando at all, right? So we can do the Commando here. And next turn, what? He's not gonna give us a chance. He's not gonna give us a chance to develop. We might have to just kill. We might have to block with the Commando, the Saboteur. I guess we can save the Commando by doing the Pel Cascade. You're gonna let us block, so we can just kill the Misfortune, right? We still got down to 9 though. We still got down to 9. Unfortunately. We do have plenty of heals. We're gonna have to do Aphelios here. Aphelios can block the Saboteur. I think what we need to do is first go for Crescendum. Although Calibrum is not bad. Calibrum might not be bad, although Crescendum might be better. Crescendum, and then Calibrum, and then Severum in our turn. Yeah, I think Crescendum is fine. think Crescendum is fine. We have plenty of lifesteal here. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, maybe we don't have enough life. Sorry, we don't have enough health anymore. Because he's still gonna have 5 mana on top of everything. Yeah. We're just gonna straight up die, huh? If the opponent has a burn, we just straight up die. There's nothing that we can do about it. Literally, if the opponent has any piece of burn, we just straight up die. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's how the game goes, right? He was just able to go wide enough to kill us. We're gonna have to try to get for the Severum right here. We're gonna have to try to go for the Severum. And if the opponent has any other way to stop this, then he wins the game. Woo! This is crazy. We can heal back up to 5. The opponent still has a bunch of blockers. So even if we do this, we're still gonna be in a bad spot. It's gonna have to be Conchologist, right? That's huge. That's huge. Because he has to open attack here, right? We have double Poke Stick. And we did a group shot as well. So we block. We kill. I guess we kill like this. Kill like this. We have Poke Stick. And we have group shot. That's still not enough. We're gonna have to do a lifesteal. I mean, sorry, we're gonna have to do a Guiding Touch no matter what. Because this is dealing 3. We technically still have enough mana. We just have to hope he didn't get the burn, right? If the opponent gets like anything, we just lose. Unbelievable. I can't believe we're actually... Oh no. We need that Aphelios, right? There's no way for us to face into the Caliban though. Do we ever win without Aphelios though? I don't think we do. If he has a second Make It Rain, we lose. We need Aphelios on the field. We still, because we need to be able to... Wow. There's no way for us to kill this, right? There's no way for us to kill them. Woo! We have one chance here, I think. Right? We didn't get it. We have one chance and we didn't get it. So he can just kill. It has to be Conchologist. Still nothing. We need to kill the Corsair, right? We need to be able to kill the Corsair. If we can't kill the Corsair, he just wins. This can block. So we have to... We don't have anything that's healthy enough, right? We still die. We still die to 1 damage. Because he got the Overwhelm here, we still die. All we can do is Flower Chow. Actually, it had to be the Librarian. Librarian gives us an out. Librarian gives us an out because we could have drawn into the Pell Cascade. But Librarian meant that we couldn't use. We have to do this. We didn't have mana to do the Librarian, so we can still join to the Pell Cascade here and have a chance. Wait. We can pokey stick. We can pokey stick our own unit to stop this from killing us. We have to graviton this guy. I mean, we don't have to graviton, I guess. We can just do the fish, right? We do the fish here. We can block the Overwhelm. We're gonna lose the Aphelios, though. I'd rather not lose the Aphelios. I'd rather not lose the Aphelios. I think we need the Aphelios, right? So we have to stun this one. We pokey stick our own Conchologist. We block everything else. We try to face into the moon weapon. I mean, to the, sorry, Severum. If the opponent just any sort of burn, he just wins the game.
The moon speaks, Aphelios. You are its voice.
Whew. This is crazy. This is crazy. I like doing the Librarian here. If he gets any sort of burn, he just wins the game. Oh, man. Did he finally get it? We live, guys. That's it. That's game, right? We literally live now. There shouldn't be any way for him to kill us now, because we're gonna go all the way to 7 health. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! We got there. We could have also saved the grav. Actually, wait, we lose to Gangplank now because we didn't save the Graviton. We lose to Gangplank. Oh no. Did we just through? I think we just threw. Okay. Okay. No, we didn't throw just yet. We get Severum again. We should go for Calibrum, to be honest. It had to be Calibrum. We should have facing to the Calibrum. Because we don't want to use the Severum right this turn, right? We want to use the next turn. Woo! He didn't throw. No burn. No burn, right? Oh my goodness. That was so scary. GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Viktor Akshan. So this is the Feint deck. We have Elusives. This is not a bad hand. This is not a bad hand. I like the fact that we have Aphelios. And I like the fact that we have kind of like a combo pieces. I actually like this hand a lot. Aphelios is going to let us kill the Ballistic Bot. So that's why Aphelios is so good. We can just play Grandfather Fate. Now, we always play him with the Gleaming Lantern, right? And just save our mana. Yeah, I like saving our mana. I like saving our mana so that we can play Aphelios weapons right off the bat. It does mean that he gets this. That's fine. We'll do this. And then we start doing the Grandfather Fate shenanigans. Next turn, we can do another Grandfather Fate and then go into Aphelios and start going from there. We could also just present the damage right now, to be honest. No. It's a good try, but I was never gonna let that happen like that. What did he discard? An Ancient Hourglass. That's cool with me. So now we can go wide here. And actually, we're gonna go Gleaming Lantern first. Just to make sure that we don't lose, you know, some of our value here. I wonder if it's actually better to just go the Rainbowfish. And just start putting the damage on him. I mean, we could also just go super wide. He's not gonna have any good blockers. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. We can go super wide. We can do Grandfather Fate, double Hungry Alcat. And the opponent's not gonna have... Oh, wow. Especially now. Especially now. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We just do it like this, right? He's gonna have to block with action. Otherwise, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose 8 health no matter what. Am I okay? Because I don't want to give him the value trade. I don't feel like giving him the value trade. He's gonna lose 8 health. So he's gonna decide to keep his Viktor alive, which is not the bad idea. The problem is that we still have the Rainbowfish, right? And we also get Fizz. So we do the Rainbowfish on the Alcat, right? We do the Fizz and Aphelios. We can kill his ballistic bot. Let's assume the opponent doesn't get Challenger here. Gets Fearsome. Go like this. Kill his ballistic bot. Have Fizz on the field. We'll go into the Graviton, right? Graviton is better because we can stun one of his units next turn, allowing our whole board to attack because our board is really wide. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do Fizz this turn. Oh, he's gonna decide to save his thing. Alright. I'm okay with that, right? We just go like this. And then next turn we can do what? Papercraft Dragon on the Fizz. We do Papercraft Dragon on the Fizz, Graviton on something else. This has Spell Shield. This is not gonna, even if he has Quicksand, it's not gonna remove the double attack. We just have to stun. He will get to join answer, right? He will get to join answer. Do we block? Which one do we stun? I guess stunning doesn't really matter at this point, does it? We're gonna go for the Infernum. If we're gonna stun, who do we want to stun? I want him to have to block with his... I want him to lose his whole board, so we always stun Viktor, right? Because that way, my other units can do more damage. We always stun the Viktor. That allows us to go wide with everything else, right? And just in case Viktor could also get like the Spell Shield here. We can do the Infernum right here. We attack with everything. He doesn't have any good blockers. And we win the game. We spread out our damage. We might just sacrifice Aphelios, to be honest. He only has enough mana to do one Quicksand. And even if he gets the Quicksand, he's losing his whole board. Quicksand is not going to hit the Hungry Alcat because he has Spell Shield. Quicksand doesn't stop the double attack here. So Fizz still going to survive against any unit that he has. And if he tries to target Fizz with something else, we have this. Ambush. Okay, so he's going to block the Elusive right here. That's still lethal. Now he does the Quicksand. But look at that. He just used Ambush, by the way. So the fact that he just used Ambush means that he's not going to really have any great way to win, right? Yeah. Technically, it's always better to block here, but it means that you leave the Hungry Alcat alive. This is still lethal. You have to block with something else. Okay, he does the second ambush. So he doesn't have a lethal. There's no way he can do lethal anymore, right? I guess he does have Overwhelm here. He does have the Overwhelm there. He loses his whole board. All he has left is whatever he gets from Viktor. She doesn't have enough spells to trigger this. We get the Rainbowfish back anyways. This still has double attack. Does he get anything interesting here? Fury? It's not Scout. As long as it's not Scout, we're okay. And we just do this guy and we win the game. Because this is gonna do impact trigger. He's at 4 health. He doesn't have a way to attack again, so I think we just don't block. We do the Librarian. And that's game. Alright, we got there. We can even go ahead and do this. To give this Fizz level up and elusive, and then just attack for the lethal. He already used 2 ambush, so he has no way to stop this. He will need to stop both the Fizz and the Fade, and the rest of our board, which is also really wise, so... We got there, we got there. Yeah, you know, forcing that block, those blocks last turn completely just destroyed him. And he had 2 ambush in his hand, so he was looking for the combo to combo off next turn. But yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Sejuani Darius. Now, this being an Overwhelm deck, it could actually be very scary to us. But us getting Gleaming Lantern, 2 Gleaming Lanterns is pretty good. I like the Mountain Goat a lot. I think I need to try to see if I can find other value from the face. Okay, Fizz is not the best, but it's not bad either. Okay, we got some decent value here. Because we can summon Gleaming Lantern on 3, have this. We have a way to block some damage early on. We have the Mountain Goat next turn to block anything else he summons. He loses 1 damage here. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. So we have a good blocker. So because he's more like an aggro deck, kind of like aggro, kind of like Overwhelm deck, right? They're trying to get us down to 10. The problem is that because we ended up getting Gleaming Lanterns plus the Librarians, he's gonna be in a little bit of trouble here, right? We even get the Aphelios now too. We definitely start with the Gleaming Lantern no matter what. I like the attack. I like the attack. He has 2 options here. Yeah, he can let us draw, or he can kill the Gleaming Lantern. Either way is good for us. We either push 3 and keep the Lantern alive, or we draw a spell. Our hand is a little bit short on cards, so I don't mind drawing a spell right here. He doesn't have anything for 1 mana that's gonna stop this. Yeah, there we go. And we keep the Gleaming Lantern, meaning that we can just summon the 2nd Gleaming Lantern next turn and still have access to the Librarian as well. The only problem is that we are going to take quite a bit of damage here, right? If we do this. That's all you're going to do? Is it ever worth it to... No, it's not. It cannot be worth it, right? We just do 2nd Gleaming Lantern. Then we do Librarian, we do Aphelios, and call it a day. He's trying to get us low enough that he can then go for like a... He's trying to get us low enough that then he can kill us, right? But this is his problem. We can just Inferno and double attack, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just gonna Inferno him here. And then we're gonna do the double attack and call it a day. We could probably go Crescendon, to be honest. I just wanna get some spells. I wanna get a lot of damage here. He could have the stun. He could have the decisive maneuver. And that's probably what he's waiting for, right? So if he has the decisive maneuver, we could technically play Gleaming Lantern and then play the Papercraft. I think that's fine, right? We still have enough to do the Papercraft Dragon. Alright. He could have... So if he has it, I'm gonna assume he does. I'm gonna assume he has the 5 mana stun. If he has the 5 mana stun, that means he's using the stun on this, right? And not doing it on his attack. Wow. Alright. This is gonna be a Darius then, right? Which is a problem because we don't have a way to stop a Darius. This is 14. He blocks, 14. That's lethal. That's lethal no matter which way he blocks. Yeah. Wow. Wow. I thought he had the stun. The fact that he was keeping 5 mana, the fact, you know, once he tapped out of the decisive maneuver, we were able to just go all in and just kill him that way. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Sivir Akshan. I think This is going to be a very bad match for us because the opponent has access to the Braum and other ways to deal with Aphelios, making it really difficult for us to ever really establish Aphelios on the field. I think I still need to keep him, but it's probably better to mulligan for Gleaming Lantern. Again, I'm also still learning this deck, so it's kind of tough for me to understand when do I need to actually mulligan for stuff, etc. What we have to do is that if the opponent plays the Braum right here, we have to just, I guess we can play the Mountain Goat. Let's play Fizz, because what I want to do is that I want to do the Face Sprout into Aphelios, right? I think that's the way we have to do it. If the opponent has the Merciless Hunter, then it's kind of annoying. Oh, okay, now we can just do this instead. It's so bad though, because we don't really have any Fey units that we can play right off the bat. What if we just pass? Like, if he slows himself down, if he taps out of 3 mana, I can feel free to play the Aphelios without the Merciless Hunter. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Now we can play Gleaming Lantern instead, right? While having this card while having this card available for us. He's probably gonna do the Merciless Hunter now. I think it's okay as well. Yeah, there it is. I think that's fine. Question here is, we can probably sacrifice this, right? We can probably sacrifice this. I think it did what it needed to do. I don't think I care. What I want to be able to do is Aphelios next turn, right? But how does Aphelios win us the game here, even if Aphelios comes down? I don't know if he does. We can try to get rid of his board and try to win that way. We can try to get rid of his board, like kill the Treasure Seeker. Yeah, I guess we just stunned this one now. We'll keep the Bruiser like permanently stunned and go from there. Kind of sucks though, right? Because we don't get any value from playing this right now. Because we can't go for the second one. It's gonna have to block this one. I don't think we attack with this. If he has the sharp side, he has the sharp side. Yeah, there we go. Which is annoying because now he triggers the palace. This is still gonna be permanently stunned. He's gonna have to have another Merciless Hunter or a Broadwind to be able to kill the Aphelios. The annoying part is Akshan, right? We really don't have a way to get rid of Akshan right now. We can try to search for something here. I wish I had our elusive fish. Him using Sharpside this early is pretty good for us. I mean, it's not good for us, right? Because I would prefer to have the double attack on the Fizz. Because it will have guaranteed that Fizz pretty much never dies. Can we get back to the Graviton in time to stun the Bruiser again? That's the question as well. I don't know if we can. I guess we can do the Grandfather Fate and start summoning the Alcats and put pressure that way. I mean, technically, we can just get the Graviton right here because we have a second Aphelios. I don't know what he's thinking about. I mean, I think you have to predict, right? Yeah, you always predict there. I wish I had Pale. Pale would be so good because he will at least force something out of the opponent. I think I'm okay doing this. Yeah, there you go. He gets it. Which one do we sacrifice? Or do we just take the 10? I think we're fine sacrificing something, right? Start going back to the stun. I think we're fine doing this. There's no way for us to face back to the stun. We're gonna have to do it with the Aphelios moon weapons next turn. I think we do this. I think I'm okay doing it this way. Could we just Calibrum as well instead of stunning it? But I think the permanent stun is actually more impactful. So we can do Aphelios here to start with. Woo! Let's just make sure we get a Graviton here. We'll just do the Crescendum again instead of the stun. This is gonna level up Aphelios when we do the Crescendum, and potentially give us access to another weapon if we're able to summon enough units. He gets a second Bruiser anyways, so yeah, opponent's gonna be kind of killing us here very shortly. Now we do get the weapon, we get the Calibrum back in our hand. It's kind of funny how we summon two of the same units, huh? I think we keep the blockers, right? If he has the Absorber, though, I'm in trouble. If he has the Absorber, I'm in trouble. Absorber, we're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of our units, but we do have a lot of units, right? Absorber means that we're in trouble. Because he'll be able to do a lot of Overwhelm damage.
Business as usual.
He's gonna level up. He's trying to level up Sivir, right? Which he did it the right way by doing it this way. He levels up the Sivir. We can never put the action here because then the action is just gonna die. What we can do is try to put some damage on this guy. In this case, I'm gonna do it this way. That way we can just kill the Bruiser with the Calibrum. I think that has to be the play, right? We do the Calibrum on the Bruiser. I want to do the Severum instead of the Graviton and save the Graviton for next turn, which I think is actually the correct play. Because I want to be able to Graviton the Bruiser again. As long as he keeps getting... Like, the Bruiser is going to give him too much value if we're not careful. So, we need to be very conscious of that. He can do the rally right here. What did he get? He just got +1/+1. That's not a lot, right? Oh, he's just going to try to kill us here. Alright, so then we just lose... we lose all the value anyways. All we can do is just get this, I guess, and go from there. Unfortunately, we ended up going for the Severum, not underestimating the fact that their opponent could just kill us. Could just kill our Aphelios, I mean. So now we have no way to stun this Bruiser. Yeah, opponent obviously doesn't care. He probably has Rally as well. And if he has the Rally, he's going to trigger the Warlord's Horde. The gifts from Beyond is pretty good. Actually, very, very good. Has to be this, right? I don't mind it. This is gonna present a lot of damage here because this guy has Spell Shield. He's still at 20 HP though, right? So I don't think there's ever a way that we kill him, like in any world. At 20 HP, even if we give the Alka Overwhelm, there shouldn't be a way for us to beat this. Especially if the opponent just has like double Concerted or has like a rally. He can protect his Sivir and kill us that way. And he can draw a lot of stuff here too. Okay, so he's just gonna do it here and this guy instead, huh? I guess we're gonna have to do it like this then. We're gonna have to Graviton the Bruiser. and just kind of stall a little bit longer. But again, at the moment that he gets Absorber or Rally, we just lose the game anyways. But this is all we can do right here. I think this game is doomed. Oh yeah, this deck can be very weak to like Demacia decks, just because they have ways to kill our Aphelios, right? So it's very hard for us to kind of stick our units in the field. Opponent even ended up getting another spell shield anyways. I'm gonna attack. I mean, if he wants to block and lose the Sivir, I'm okay with that as well. I guess he could technically have a Sharp Sight, right? He could have the second Sharp Sight, and that would kill us. Why did he not? I think because he's debating, I guess, right? I guess opponent can just let the Sivir die and then just resummon her, right? That's why he's doing it this way. Although the Sivir is not the strongest unit that dies, it was another bruiser that we kill. So he's not gonna get Sivir back, right? No, actually no, he does get the Sivir back because the Sivir has 6 attack. But she leveled up. Yeah, he will get the Sivir back. But then that means he's not drawing. Which puts him in a little bit of more card disadvantage. The problem is that we're also not drawing anything. He also cannot attack with his bruiser. Yeah, there you go. He kills our whole board though. He's gonna literally just kill our whole board anyways. I think we just pass, right? I mean, there's no reason not to. We'll just take the 6 damage from the Sivir, I guess. Our whole board dies. We still don't get the Fizz. Our only chance would have been something like Fizz. Rainbowfish could be still a good chance as well. But if the opponent has Rally, we just lose the game. I cannot play around the Rally. If they have it, they have it. At this point, the only chance that we have... okay, this is looking like the opponent has Absorber anyway, so it doesn't matter. At this point, the only chance that we have is getting the Rainbowfish here. Putting on the Papercraft Dragon. And trying to go like a double attack elusive. But that gets killed by everything. Yeah, that's the Absorber. It's cool. It's not lethal. Oh yeah, it is exactly lethal. Oh, not exactly. So even if we summon the other one, it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, GG's. Well played. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Braum Galio. It's kind of annoying, right? Because Broadwind can be really powerful versus us. This is not a bad hand, I think, though, right? Ooh. So we need to. So the way that this deck plays out is that you kind of want to put a lot of pressure early on. So maybe actually putting Fizz this early might not actually be good. Especially because Fizz is going to die to the Broadwind now, right here. But if the opponent spends his Broadwind on the Fizz, am I okay with that? I think I have to be. That's not a Broadwind. That's just a Wonder, which is nothing. I'm willing to do this on the go. I'm willing to sacrifice the go here, I think, over the Fizz, right? Because if we ever get the double attack, the Fizz becomes even better. Or we can get the Rainbowfish. So here we can do this and do the Grandfather Fade. We're still going to get the attack, right? We could also potentially just open, but I think we just start to put the pressure on him. Yeah, we just put the pressure. Because we have the Grandfather Fade here, it's pretty good. Next we can do Rainbowfish. Or we can even do the Phase Sprout into Aphelios. What is he trying to do by keeping the stand swap? We could also do we can do the Alcat into Aphelios instead, so that we take advantage of the Gleaming Lantern and get the Aphelios down on the field. And then on the following turn, we can do the Rainbowfish. Or we might do the Phase Sprout. It depends. Depends. We might want to see if we get like the double attack from the Sprout. That's a little bit annoying. We might have to hold back. I don't think I want to give him the trade. So I think I'm okay holding back here. Oh, we can just do a second Grandfather Fade now instead of the Hungry Outcat. And like we talked about, now we can do the Aphelios, right? That will give us access to start removing his board and remove some blockers. especially the Mighty Poro. And he's gonna even give us the trades right here. Now, he could have... Am I actually killing this? I don't think I do, right? Because we have the double Howlcat. He could have Troll Shan, so that's why I don't want to block this. Now, Troll Shan means that this one stayed alive, but remember, he also has the Stand Swap just ready to go too. Troll Shan means that he can save he can save his Protector. Yeah, there we go. So I guess we could have gone for this guy. I mean, all we had done is to have just put damage on the Gleaming Lantern, right? Now, he is building a pretty big board, so I do have to be careful about that. I don't mind starting with the Calibrum first. I think that's fine, right? Just get rid of some blockers. Here's the question, though, because Calibrum will also trigger this. The question is if I want to... So we can Calibrum this guy. We can do a Hungry Owlcat, or we can do the Rainbowfish. We can do it either way. I think the Rainbowfish is probably better. Although the things that I would love to use. Yeah, I guess we can do the Rainbowfish because we're still gonna have enough mana to do the Owlcat. The Rainbowfish also gives us mana to play. Okay, yeah, he's gonna do it this way. I think that's still fine. I think we just do it like this, right? Let's just put in the Aphelios, just because. We can do the third Grandfather Fae, meaning that our Owlcat is gonna put a lot of damage next turn. Or we can even do the gem this turn instead. We can do it like this. We can just push the 5, right? Or should we just push the 6 and just start putting pressure on him? We could just push the 6. Yeah, I think this is fine. He could still have the Sharp Sight, meaning that he could block with the Bright Steel Protector and kill our Aphelios. And then we just put the Rainbow. Oh, he's gonna block with the Braum. Okay. So Aphelios stays alive. Yeah, his Braum is gonna level up, but is that actually gonna be a problem? Why keep the Aphelios alive when you could have killed it right there? Because we can just stun. Yeah, we can just do this, right? And now we do the Infernum, so that we can give double attack to the Owlcat. He's gonna kill Aphelios no matter what then, right? Am I okay with that? I think I have to be. I have to be okay with that because I think at this point we just play for the Rainbowfish and also play for the... Why is this still showing up over here? That's so annoying. I have to be okay with that because what we're gonna do here, so we're gonna do the... So the fish is gonna be... I think I just want to go ham, right? I just want to go ham. The only problem is that, like, we're gonna have enough mana to do this, right? The problem is that we're not gonna have enough mana to do, like, because this is 5. Actually, we do. We have exactly enough mana to do this. So we can do this here, do the Papercraft Dragon on this guy. Both units are gonna have Spell Shield. This one has Elusive. This one has Overwhelm double attack, right? Yeah, we do it like this. We definitely do it like this. Technically, he could survive with the Braum. Actually, the Braum doesn't even save him here. And that's a strong part of this deck, right? You can do the Owlcats that have Spell Shield. So this one has Spell Shield, double attack, Overwhelm. This one has Spell Shield, Elusive. I can't... Okay, there we go. Finally. Finally, the eye thing went away. So the opponent's going to take 7 here. Take 9 here. That's 16. We have Pokestick for the lethal. It's gonna be a slightly more than 9 unless he has a way to block, right? We could technically attack with everything else as well, but I think we can just keep them back. And the best thing about it is that even if he kills the elusive, we just have another hungry owl cat in our hand that we can overuse. Now, we do lose the Overwhelm after this round. But he's gonna lose his Braum. So, yeah, he almost leveled up Braum by not killing the Aphelios, but he's gonna just lose the Braum anyways, right? And again, we still have the Owl Cat with the elusive. And we can even pull another Rainbowfish right here. Like, this is its stack lethal right here. So he needs to spend, like, Troll Shan, no matter what. Or do something else. Ooh. Yeah, it has to be, like, yeah, it has to be Troll Shan. That's the only way. Now, it is annoying because the Braum levels up. I guess you could have the freeze now as well. But I don't think this deck plays freeze. Okay, so he did it this way so that he could kill the Owlcat, but that doesn't matter to me because I have another Owlcat in the field. Right? You're still down to what is that? 4 HP. And we still have the elusive fish with spell shield on the board. And we're gonna summon another unit that's gonna have the Papercraft dragon to it. Now, this is the strong part right here, right? Let's just do this. Sure. Let's just do let's just do another one. Let's just do another Gleaming Lantern. No matter if he kills both of these guys, it's not gonna matter to us. Yeah, I mean, again, go ahead and you can kill us. You can do the one, it's only gonna kill 2 units. We just summon the second Hungry Owlcat. I'm actually willing to sacrifice this one so that we can get the Rainbowfish back. Oh, he got greedy. That's game then. He didn't want to lose his Booping Wonder, so that's game. That's gonna negate the Rhyme Stance. So now we don't even lose anyways. Yeah. Now we don't lose any units anyways. So he ends up just losing no matter what. We just do the double attack on any of my units, so we end up winning the game. So yeah, GG's. You can kind of see the pressure that this deck can put in because of the spell shield with the elusive and the Overwhelm from Aphelios on the elusive double attack. So yeah, GG's. So in this matchup, we'll be going up against Scouts. Ooh. Scouts, I mean, we do have a lot of value, right? We do have a lot of value, but so does Scouts. Group Shot is not bad against the Fleet Feather Tracker early on. I don't think the Commander's good, though. And the Mountain Goat seems a little bit iffy as well, but it does give me an early blocker that might be very important for us to have. Maybe I got greedy with this hand, right? Especially now that we're seeing the double Conchologist. Let's see. Okay, Grandfather Fate kind of puts a little bit of a good spin on this hand. I'm gonna do the Mountain Goat. I'm gonna do the Mountain Goat and just attack. And if he wants to take that 3 damage, I'm okay with that. I'm thinking if I want to summon Aphelios here. It's gonna depend on what the opponent does right here. If it's Misfortune, I don't think I can summon Aphelios. Ah. It's not a challenger, right? It's not a challenger, and I don't mind doing this here. I'm gonna go for the Caliburn so we can kill that Sculpture, and we can also kill any challenger that he summons next turn. So this is gonna be a good blocker for the Vanguard Surgeon. And we have a way to stop like a, I don't know, a Braum. I don't mind this. He's gonna have to commit like Sharp Sight. Or he could commit the Ranger's Resolve, right? But he's still gonna put him, he's gonna have to commit, if he wants to kill Aphelios, he's gonna have to commit 2 spells. Okay, Ranger's Resolve. It does mean that we don't have a good blocker for this, but like he still cannot kill Aphelios, right? So he's still gonna be at 2. Okay, that's annoying, because he can kill this one here, and he can kill Aphelios here, right? Ah, double Braum. We can get rid of both of them though, so that's the good thing. We can get rid of both of them because we can do the group shot on the second one. We still get the Graviton. We get rid of both Browns, which is his most annoying card. And now we can start filling our board with the rest of our stuff. We're going to save this stun for Citra. So we're going to specifically save this stun for Citra. Instead, we're going to do Grandfather Fade right here and start playing our Yodos. It's a little bit annoying though, right? Because our hand is really awkward actually. Like super awkward. I'd rather do this. That's a good card. That's a very good card. Because he's dealing 5 damage to one of his units that attacks, right? We don't have any of our combo, right? Which is really annoying. Since when did they play this card? I guess it's gonna have to be spent on this guy. I can't have his cards get more health. I think it's too impactful. We still, as long as we keep 3 mana for this, we're fine. See that we take 3 no matter what, right? So we just do it like this, and we're gonna take another 5. We kill the Queen. We take 5 here. The Valor's gonna die. Yeah, go ahead, be my guest. He has so much value because at any time, like the fact that this thing is on the field means that at any time he can just win the game, by the way. Like literally. Gleaming Lantern is really good. Getting Gleaming Lantern is really good. I'm gonna put pressure on him by doing the Papercraft Dragon on it. This is gonna put pressure because he's gonna have to block. I guess he doesn't have to. He can just go for the Masia. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have to block. Oh yeah, he definitely just gonna go for the Masia next turn. He can go to 5 and it's not an issue because he can go for the Masia and win the game. I'm surprised that he's actually giving us units to kill. These guys also have Scout, meaning that if we, you know, anything that we attack with is gonna just die. It's gonna just get health there, so it's not gonna matter. At least we can try to put some damage on his units. Because the problem is that when he attacks with the Yodo Ranger, he's gonna get health on the Fleet Feather Tracker, meaning that we actually won't be able to kill it here. He should definitely just do for the Masia though. There's no reason for him not to do for the Masia here. If he does for the Master, he has 3 Scouts units and the opponent just wins the game. So yeah, unfortunately we got run down before we could do anything against the opponent. He's trying to play it greedy. Why? And the problem here is gonna be Aphelios is just gonna die. Because no matter what we do, he still has enough mana to do for the Masia. We don't have enough to... all we have is enough to stop this. Yeah, he kills this. But that's fine, because that guy's gonna die. Why not for the Masia? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Unfortunately, I think we had to sacrifice that, right? So... we still lose here, right? That he has enough to be able to kill us. This is actually... no, we don't have enough mana for that. I guess technically, if we join to the Fizz... so now he does it? Alright. I'm confused why he does it after the Scout attack, though. I mean, there was no way for the opponent to lose there. Scout just kind of runs us down way faster than we can do anything with them. So yeah, GG's. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. Hopefully you get an idea of how this deck plays out. It's probably the one time that I'm really kind of short on words on how to explain that deck, just because it can be a little bit complicated. It's really going to depend on a game-to-game basis on how your hand looks like as well. In terms of mulligan, I'm definitely going to keep the Gleaming Lantern. Keeping Aphelios is good most of the times, but sometimes might not be the best thing. But definitely Gleaming Lantern. And then Grandfather Fade is really good to keep as well, right? Kind of like your early units with Grandfather Fade and Gleaming Lantern. So Grandfather Fairy, Gleaming Lantern, and Aphelios will be my choices. I don't mind keeping Fizz either, but sometimes it's kind of awkward keeping Fizz early on, because sometimes you might not have enough spells to be able to actually take advantage of this elusive early on in the game. So that would be what I would suggest in terms of mulligan tips. And of course, it's going to depend on the matchup. Like if you're going against aggro, you probably want to keep your Yoro Squire as early blockers. If you have the Gleaming Lantern, you definitely want to keep some of your face like Librarian, so that you can have something that you can do on turn 3 right away, because this gets discounted to 0. So just kind of remember some of that stuff. But anyways, hope you enjoyed those games. Remember, if you enjoyed the content, to like the video below. It will help us out a lot. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch Sirturmund. We'll be streaming 3 to 4 times a week. And you can also find us on Twitter and Discord. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.